You guys won't believe what he just said about all of that. Morning. Oh, I'm a mess. When am I not a mess? I mean, seriously. I either don't have any makeup on, or my hair's not done, or I'm just all sweaty and nasty. But I'm in the woods, and I was putting the corn out for the deer, and I hear that beeping. And I have this for the guy who is driving said beeping vehicle. And let's see what's going on. Cool. I'm just gonna put you guys down over here and we can watch everything. It wasn't very eventful, was it? It's not a lot of dirt, and I thought 8 tons was gonna be a lot of dirt, but 8 tons apparently is not a lot of dirt. And yeah, so thankfully they don't have a lot going on today, and they're gonna be able to bring another 8 tons over, so that's what, another $600. So yay, joy. So yeah, he's gonna go, and then he'll be back a little later on, and I'll be able to write him a bigger check for it, and we'll go from there. So back down into the woods and back into feeding the deer. Today is day 3 of the build for the barn, and I've got a whole bunch of gravel being delivered today, and guess what showed up? This is gonna be fun, watch. Check it out! It's the concrete truck, yay! So, when I was younger, my grandparents owned a construction company, and it was always fun to play with the concrete and watch the big concrete trucks show up with the big, you know, the container where they have all the concrete being mixing, and the mixer trucks. And then my dad, he actually drove a ready mix truck, and he had that's the ready mix is the dry mix before you add water to it, and they add water to it in there. So it was always really cool to watch the big boys play with all the concrete and the big machinery. So this has always been like really fun for me, and I figure let's see if we can video this and watch them pour the pad on the wash bay. So there's the concrete coming down. They're gonna put it in the bucket, and then they're gonna bring it over and put it in the wash bay. Say hi to my YouTube channel. That's the guy. That's the owner of A&G construction, and he's been really awesome on doing all this. So basically what happens is the concrete is in the back. The concrete is in the back there, and then it comes up. As it turns, it's got these little tines in there, and it moves the concrete up, and then it comes up like that, and it drops it into there, which then it slides down, and it goes down, and then it's in the bucket. That's pretty cool, huh? Alright, I'm gonna just let you guys watch for a little bit. So now, he's moved the boom a little bit over, so we can actually put it in there. So I'm gonna let you guys watch for just a minute or two. Oops. Sorry guys. Do you need another one? Do you need another one? He's gonna put a plastic bag down so none of the concrete gets onto the concrete. It makes a mess, but that's fine. Concrete is really messy anyway. There it goes. Pretty cool, huh? So now that the bucket is full, he's going to bring up that boom so it doesn't dump all over the ground. And then he's going to bring the concrete over. And then he's going to put it in the pad. So let's go over there. Oh wait, I forgot my coffee. Hold on, gotta get my coffee. So there's the guy who's driving the concrete truck. He's pretty cool. He watches YouTube, so thanks concrete guy. I appreciate it. So let's go on over here. And then he's gonna repeat this process probably about 4 or 5 different times. And they're gonna scrape it all out. And then I want to say probably about 3 trips, 4 trips maybe, because the concrete truck usually would come all the way down and just pour it right into the mold or the form right there. But because it's so big and I don't have a lot of room, we're gonna have to do it old school way, which is, as my husband says, it's tennis shoe transfer, meaning back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So I'm gonna run inside. I'm gonna grab him a business card real quick so he can remember Summerfield Farm and Draft Horses. So maybe he'll watch us later and check this whole thing out. And I will be right back. Alrighty. So we've got 3 now, I think. Pretty sure 3 loads, and they're doing pretty good over there. You can watch them. Takes a little longer this way, but still pretty cool. He's probably gonna want like 2 more. Oh, and you should see the stamps that he's gonna do. He's got them in the back of his truck. They're really kind of cool. It's gonna be all stamped out, so it's gonna look like paving stones. So come check this out. This is gonna be pretty awesome, you guys. When this is all done, this is gonna look way awesome. They still in there, yeah. Those. Aren't they neat? They've got like handles on the back, and you just like put them down into the concrete, and then I have a bug in my coffee. I'll have to get him out. You put them into the concrete and you let it set for a little bit. Once you smooth over the concrete and make the top all nice and shiny and smooth and all that good stuff, you put that stamp down there and it weighs like a ton. And then you bring it up and then it has all stamped in there. So it's really kind of cool. So this is really, really fun. And then after lunch is the rock guy. And let me get this bug out of my coffee. So then after lunch is the rock guy. He's gonna be coming, and dumping all that, like 37 tons of rock. Can you believe it? 37 tons, that's like crazy. That's kind of like crazy as like this guy. Okay guys, so I'm gonna let them work. I'm gonna let them finish doing what they gotta do. And you guys have a great day, and I'll be back a little later. The horses are over there. They just finished their dinner, their breakfast. So I'll be back a little later, a little bit cleaned up, a little bit more, I think. I've got some work to do, and I'll put these two videos together. And I wanna say thank you to that guy over there for, sorry I don't know your name, but post up if you watch the video, let me know what you think, and put your company name and stuff like that in there, because I always like to give credit to the people that help me out. So talk to you in just a little bit. It'll be probably a couple of hours for me, but for you it'll be like a nanosecond. See you later. I'm going the wrong way. Before I'm going the wrong way. Before I show you the gravel, because they haven't arrived here yet, but I just did get a phone call saying that they're on their way. I got 2 trucks coming from the granite quarry, so they're on their way here. And the guys are at lunch. So I wanted to show you the end result of the concrete that was delivered. So I think it looks awesome. And I really seriously might do this for the entire length of the row on the inside of the main aisleway, because it's really cool. I think it would be really nice. It'll be easy to clean. Just take the blower to it and blow it all off versus, you know, having just mats or something. But mats would work too. You know, that's inexpensive. But hey, this is what they did. Doesn't that look awesome? That looks way cool. And the drain is in the middle, so it kind of slopes down in the middle. I think it looks awesome. They did a really good job. So you can see, this was the stamp that I showed you. And on the back, oh, stop it, they're barking. And on that side, see the handle and all that. Stop it. They didn't know you were there. I'll be right back. So yeah, that's all done, and that's gonna look really, really awesome when the whole thing is all done. So I'm gathering the trucks will probably be here about an hour. They're gonna stagger them, so one guy's gonna leave and then the other guy is gonna come afterwards. And so yeah, that's what's going on. And okay, so I'm gonna run in, get some work done. I've got a video I gotta make for corner addiction. I've got a whole bunch of parts that are returned, kind of, so to speak, but they're brand new. Either they just weren't delivered or they were delivered, you know, returned to sender or whatever. But they're open and I can't sell them as new, so I'm gonna be putting a video together just to kind of get rid of them, and they need to go. I don't have a lot of room for inventory, so we're gonna do that. So I gotta do that and take care of a couple orders that came in just now, and we'll wait for the gravel trucks to arrive. All right, right back. Well, that's load 1 of 2. That's a lot of rock. There's a lot of rock right there. So I let, oh, now they're all back. So good deal. Alrighty, time to let them spread this around and get out of their way. Let them do their thing. Guys, it is a small world. We got all sorts of crazy rock. They're gonna be busy for a while. And I knew the driver. Go figure. He lives in East Bend. That's too funny. But it's done. Look, I don't have any trucks. I have no, except for that one, but I have no other stuff in the driveway, which means they're gone, and they've done a wonderful job. So let's show you what it looks like. I emailed the picture over to the girl who is putting in the order for the barn. So she says that was at about 4 o'clock. I sent her the email. So, oh, you know what they forgot? They didn't do something. Look, they didn't do that part. They didn't finish that part. They need to come back and put those boards in. I might be able to do that. I should be able to do it. So anyway, I'll show you what happened. Sorry, it's loud. Somebody is over there. He hates a dirty driveway. And look. Yep. What a mess. Glad the windows are shut. Oh, I can over here. So let me bring you up the ladder and I'll show you what it looks like. So there it is. There's the whole pad, and then there's the wash bay is over in the corner side. And I think it looks pretty awesome. From up here, it looks much better than it does on the ground. And I think once the building gets put in and we put in some landscaping, it'll look much better. But down there, I don't know if you can see it because I can't see the front of my phone, but down there, that's where the pole was. That pole. That used to be that light pole. I'll put a little clip in showing it being torn down. And here comes the pole. Da, 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 da. Easy peasy, 1, 2, 3, easy. There it goes. Alright, now let's just hope it don't pop and smash. Just like that. And there was a sparky spark. We decided to put in a outlet there, so when people come to visit and they have a trailer, they have a place to do electricity hookups, so they can have electricity in their trailer if they want. And it'll help me when I do clipping and stuff like that. But anyway, that's there. That's pretty cool. But there it is. I'm gonna go out there because this is rather annoying. Hold on, guys. It's another day. I had the other video of me walking down and showing you the whole pad and everything yesterday. That was a leaf. And I accidentally deleted it. So I'm gonna finish it up today. So here is the final product. And over there are the horses and my cup of coffee as always. Starbucks is not my favorite. Caribou is my favorite. But unfortunately, Caribou has started to close out some of its stores here in North Carolina. So awesome company. I used to work for them. Awesome coffee. Ouch, I got a bug on my back. Awesome coffee. And really great company to work for. But anyway, oh well, it happens. You know, it's business is business. So let me show you, this is the final project. I have a feeling that we are going to have some issues. First I gotta get some more gravel because this is just a big mess. So we gotta get some gravel delivered. Probably not today, but sometime. That way we can turn this actually into a real driveway. But I want to talk to some landscapers first because I want to make sure that this is gonna drain properly out into the pasture over there. We might make this section, if we can cut this section more flat, might make that a parking spot for this. So that'll be really kind of cool. Just kind of bring it down and around in the back. That'll make it a lot easier to load from here. I'll put a gate in over here, and that way we can just load the horses right in from the pasture. And I don't have to bring them up or anything. So I don't know, that's an idea. Because this is all going to be people space. I'm not going to have any horses here, so I might as well utilize it. It's already cut in already. We're going to build a retaining wall here. We're going to have some flowers and stuff like that up there. So we'll see about doing that. I think that's a pretty cool idea because the entrance of the barn is right between those two flags. That little one and that one way over there. That's the entrance. So I think that'll work without getting into trouble, and it won't look terribly bad. And I don't know, it'll give us more parking spaces up here, so I won't have the trailer up here. Yeah, it's something to think about. It's just more money I'm gonna have to pay out. But I want to make sure that we have the right drainage here. And oh, husband has come out to say hello. Say hi, husband. I'm finishing up the video.
Wow, who's that hot chick in the field?
Would you not? Ha ha ha. I can delete that part out. I probably won't though, because it's kind of funny. So here's the entrance, and then over here is the wash bay pad. And this is what it looks like. It's pretty awesome. Put the drain in, and the drain goes out that way. I've got to make a drainage pit, so I've still got to do some digging there. So hopefully it'll rain the next couple of days and kind of soften the ground again. But I had them make it really super rough, and it's stamped, as you can see. And it's really rough, so when the horses stand on it, that they won't get slippery when it gets wet. So that was, I think that was a really good idea for it. What do you guys think? Looks pretty good, huh? I think so. Now let's just hope that the seal and everything worked with the piping and all that stuff. So, but it's pretty cool. I got a 4-inch drain, so all the water will be able to get out really fast. And we tested it with Jarvis, and he fits in here just fine. He'll probably feel a little bit more enclosed once the walls go in, but he's not supposed to move around and turn around in there. He's just supposed to stand there and get washed. So I have enough room to move around safely, and but it's not going to be big enough where I can store stuff there, like buckets and stuff, so hopefully it won't get it cluttered. So, oh yeah, that's where the pipe is. You can see it. So, there it is. So, I got a lot of work to do today. I think I'm going to open a little bit of this pasture for them. That way they can kind of have a little bit more. I got to change my hands. Oh, my arm's getting tired. There we go. I want to give them a little bit more pasture because they're really eating that section down. They're really eating all my hay. Speaking of hay, I'm getting more this weekend. That's another story. So there it is. The barn has put on order, and we should get it within 2 to 4 weeks, and hoping it's more the 2-week side versus the 4-week side. So I'd like to close this, but oh wait, there they are. You know, I always close my videos with the horses. And where are they? I only see Jarvis. They were just right over here earlier. Gosh, they move so fast. And they're like sneaky too. So, I'm gonna put my coffee cup over here. Don't fall down. So, anyway, that's that. I'll have another update on the barn when it gets here, or when we do some more other things. So I'll put videos there. I've got a couple of training videos that I want to do with Gracie May, and we've got some traveling videos that we're going to do with the other boys. So stay tuned, watch everything. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, because the more subscribers I have, the better I can make more videos. And since I only have I don't even have 80 subscribers yet, so I'm still working on all of this, and you guys are doing awesome. And thank you very much for your comments and your support and all that good stuff. So I will see you next time on Summerfield Farm and wherever they are. Draft horses.